Time trials this year are very important to the riders in the Tour de France. There are, in fact, 147 kilometres of individual racing. So technology is playing its part. Greg LeMond is setting the trend with those handlebars. Last year, the Tour de France became a struggle between two riders as Greg LeMond fought to limit his losses in the mountains to Laurent Fignon, and then attempt to gain time in the individual time trials at which he excelled. In the end, it all became a battle of technology between two men who'd proved themselves almost equal in strength. LeMond's bicycle was far from conventional, a low-profile frame, a rear disc wheel, and outrageous handlebars. The streamlining of the bicycle started a decade ago with the frame changing shape as the top tubing was sloped. Solid wheels made from graphite gave the rider an advantage of a second per kilometre. Then came the Scott handlebars, designed by Boone Lennon for Dave Scott, the triathlete. These handlebars enable the rider to lay forward in a streamlined position, the elbows taking the body weight. During tests, an advantage of over 3% saving on drag force was obtained. The bars would not turn a normal athlete into a champion, but they did make the difference for LeMond.
Greg's fitness level was not in question. He probably could have done what he did anyway, is the feeling I have. The handlebars perhaps were the replacement for a weak team last year. He didn't have a team to help him through all the road stages, to do the chasing down of the counterattacks and so on. The handlebars helped him out in the time trials as a replacement for that. But he was coming on form, and he's just extremely fit by the end of the Tour de France.
The Europeans, especially Fignon's team, have spent many hours on the machine, but the aerodynamics of the body had been missed.
I don't think that they've gotten away from it so much as they didn't understand it. Their work has been done on the machine and not on the body form. And the body form has been taboo because you had to have X number of centimeters between the arms to have good breathing. And that would be the case were we not resting on the elbows when we're getting narrow. By changing the body form, that's where 2/3 of the aerodynamic drag is, up in the body, 1/3 down in the bike.
This year, LeMond will continue developing his streamlining, and the handlebars will change shape even further in his search to save a few seconds that could again win in the Tour.
It has a couple of little tiny changes with the twin tips, the two-position pad, and the narrower, lighter, stiffer, all these things. The end result is that this bar will outperform the other bar. Greg on this bar versus Greg on that bar. This will be better.